What happens when your narcissistic mother uses you to tear apart your family? Narcissistic family triangulation is very real, and I'm sharing my story of how it all unfolded in my life. So imagine this. I post a very vulnerable YouTube video opening up about me experiencing and navigating toxic family dynamics and my journey of healing from them. Okay. The response is overwhelmingly positive, yet there's one comment that shows up that looks like it's my sister, but it feels oddly dismissive and almost accusatory. So it's not just a typical comment, it's actually targeting me very personally. So after reading this comment, I reflected and I realized something, which was it was my narcissistic mother trying to triangulate my older sister against me. And I just think it's really funny how, after going no contact with my narcissistic mother, it's like she's trying to form an army against one person, which is really funny and hilarious to me because that goes to show you how fucking powerful I am and how intimidated she is and how much of a coward she is hiding underneath all of these fake YouTube account names. And so, anyways, if you guys go and look under my most recent videos, you can see all the different accounts if I haven't blocked them already. Um, there's what is it, Chaz Reynolds, because she's trying to hide from her real name. There was one, I'm going to read you the narcissistic comment that she made, but she literally used my niece's name, like a teenager. She's leaving a digital footprint for my niece that's literally going to be here for the rest of her life. And she has no idea. It's so fucked up and so sick. And it literally shows you how fucked up narcissistic individuals are and how sick in the head they are and how much they literally don't give a fuck about anybody but themselves. So, yeah. Anyways, how can you take actionable steps against being triangulated against your family? So, step one is recognizing the manipulation for what it is. Start documenting the incidences of the triangulation going on. Don't keep it in your mind. Literally put it down on a piece of paper. So every time that it comes up again, you have documented evidence and a paper trail of, oh, this happened on this day and this happened on this day and this is continuing to happen. This is not like I'm not making this up in my head. You know, nobody can gaslight me. Nobody can psychologically manipulate me and tell me that I'm lying or that I'm wrong because look, I literally wrote it all down. And so, yeah, start documenting the evidence. And that way you have your own personal record of the abuse occurring. So that way, when you do decide, if you have not already gotten no contact, you can factor that in as your choice of, okay, like this person is obviously, they know what they're doing. They know that they're trying to control, divide, and conquer. And that's not some kind of energy that I want to be a part of or want in my life. And then, yeah, it makes it easier to cut them off. So, step number two is set boundaries. Okay, you don't have to put up with this behavior, you don't have to tolerate it. And as much as it sucks, and as much as while you're on your healing journey and you really wish that you had healthy relationships with your siblings, sometimes that's just not possible in the moment. And you really got to focus on yourself, healing yourself first. And yes, it can get very lonely and it sucks not having that healthy sibling support that you should be having in the first place. But just be very graceful with yourself, be very gentle with yourself because you will attract individuals in your life who will feel like a sibling. You will have that sibling energy manifest somewhere in your external reality, even if it's not coming from your blood. So just know that. And also limit personal disclosure with your narcissistic mother because she will turn around and use that information against you and continue that family triangulation, toxic, abusive, narcissistic cycle. Okay, so like I can think of several things off the top of my head where she badmouthed my twin sister about her not going anywhere in her life, not doing anything with her life, and just saying horrible things about her and always saying horrible things about my older sister and trying to make me develop certain images and perceptions in my head, growing up as a full adult. And then now that I'm healing myself and I finally have the full picture of everything of what's been going on this whole time, I realize that the demonic individual is my mother. And so it has nothing to do with my sisters. And only a demon, only a demonic energy would want to see families separated like that. So, yeah, anyways. Step four. Oh, wait, no, step three. Sorry. Jump to step four. Step three is do not engage in their drama. Cut them off. Okay. So, and I forgot to read the comment to you guys because I got distracted. But it's fine. We can read it after we go over the steps. So yeah, just don't even engage with them, cut them off, block their social media accounts. And you know what? If you really feel the need to, you can take legal action and keep documenting their online harassment and their bullying, and you can actually take it to the next level if it really gets that bad for you. Personally, I don't give a fuck because I know that my mission here on this planet, I'm meant to make massive change. I am a disruptor for stagnant energy. I am meant to speak on taboo topics such as narcissistic abuse and how they're not actually fucking normal and they're really dysfunctional. So I'm not going anywhere. It doesn't matter how hard narcissists come at me. It doesn't fucking matter. Like the non-physical is going to make it to where I'm already untouchable. I am a chosen one. I am a chosen soul, which basically means that I incarnated in a super fucked up family system to basically reverse it and say this dysfunction stops with me. We're going to live a healed, healing lineage moving forward, and we're no longer going to be demonic, dysfunctional individuals where we like to spread hurt like a disease. Okay. That's my take on being a chosen one. Has nothing to do with ego or status or anything like that. It's just about a really powerful soul going through all of that abuse to move through it, to clear it, and to transform and alchemize it and start choosing a different reality for yourself and for the collective. So I feel like I had to throw that out there. And then before I cover step four, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this with somebody who is also enduring family triangulation with a narcissistic parent as well. This engagement really helps the algorithm push my content out there. So if you guys want to see more videos about triangulation, you want to hear more stories about how I went through triangulation, like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you guys do not engage with my content, I'm going to keep making different content until something lands because I'm in it for the long run and I'm not pushing the weight of my business and the weight of my presence onto one video. So I'm just trying to get a feel for what you guys want to hear about, learn about, and heal from. Okay, so you guys have to tell me through commenting, engaging, liking, sharing. Okay, like I get to see all those statistics. So, and I'm going to go off of what are the highest statistics and go from there. Okay. All right. Step four, take care of yourself emotionally. Now, start doing things like practicing self-care, trying to relax more, participate in activities that bring you joy. And if you don't know what those activities are, that's totally okay. Start with your hygiene. That's where I started because I was like, I have no idea what lights me up. I have no idea what brings me joy. I have no idea what makes me feel alive, but I'm going to start by taking care of myself. And that's what actually led me to figuring out what does light me up and what does bring me joy. So, doing your skincare, okay? I swear to God, every time I wash my face and I do my hair and I put lotion on in the dry weather and I wear a really nice outfit that's comfortable, it makes me feel hot. I wear a nice signature perfume. I have a nice smelling deodorant. I feel good. I feel good and I feel innately confident. And it has to do with taking care of yourself. Okay, so start by investing in yourself. Start by learning, what skincare is for you. There are so many skincares out there. I actually found mine through treating myself, through going to this really nice spa in my downtown Salt Lake City area. And they use a bunch of skincare from Hungary. And the reason why I started using their skincare was because of all the energy healing I've done on myself. I could feel my feminine energy go, oh my God, thank you. When I put on this moisturizer that I got from there. And I was like, okay, duly noted. I listen to energy and what my energy tells me and reads. And so I started using that skincare line and it just feels so good physically and energetically to use that. So for those of you who are curious what I use Eminence skincare line. It's not affiliate marketing or anything. I don't get commission, but I just want to tell you guys that is what I use and it's amazing. So Yeah, anyways, practicing relaxing. So for a long time, I didn't have a bathtub, especially a clean bathtub that I could soak in and relax in. And so now that I live on my own, I have a one bedroom, one bath. So I can literally, I can be in peace. I can do a rose petal bath, put some essential oils in there, some salt. You can go to either Amazon or the healthy grocery store and find like a Dead Sea salt container. It has like tons of minerals and a bunch of stuff in there, like magnesium and everything, if you're not near the ocean. And just put that in your bath, and it's so relaxing. And also, one thing I do want to mention with that is one thing I started doing with my relaxation, self-care with my baths is I will set the intention to basically quantum jump my reality and hop into certain timelines that I want to start experiencing with my bath water. For example, when I wasn't living on my own and I was drawing baths for myself, I said, okay, I invoke source frequency, which is the center of the universe. So if you want to say God, totally do that. I invoke source frequency into my bath water with the, may it alchemize the energies and frequencies of this water so that I can absorb those energies and frequencies to start living my ultimate dream reality of freedom in my living situation, freedom in my bank account, freedom in my career, whatever it is, right? But I was so focused on moving out and getting my own place that every time I took a bath, I would do that. And so now look at me. I know it sounds crazy, but like, look, I am living proof of quantum jumping through manifesting with my bath water. So I don't know why, but I am so successful with manifesting with water for whatever reason. But if I try to manifest like with other ways, like I see on TikTok, or they're like, oh, just read these and do this. And I'm like, that just doesn't work for me. Like that, I just like hit a dead end for whatever reason. But drinking water, so the water that you consume, you can infuse your drinking water. So that way you're drinking the energies and frequencies. So law of attraction, you will naturally attract the energies and frequencies that you're desiring to start experiencing and embodying. Okay. So work with your bath water or work with your drinking water. And I swear to God, you'll become like an unstoppable force. I will warn you though, however, when you start manifesting your dream reality, like that is a certain level of unconditional love. And if you're like me and you went through severe narcissistic abuse and a bunch of other shit, I talk about it in my book, but just know that when you literally start from nothing, you start from pure rejection, never experiencing true unconditional love, the love that you were supposed to get in childhood, and even as a baby, like, and then you start creating that for yourself. It's like a whole different level of reality because you're like, after your brain had endured being after your brain literally altered its structure from going through narcissistic abuse. I took notes on this yesterday. I just want to share this really quick. Where did I write this? I have it in my notes. Oh yeah. So, after going through narcissistic abuse, what happens with your brain is one, you have like zero memory. Your memory sucks so bad. You have no object permanence. You have no ability to socialize. You're literally like a wounded, broken child trapped in an adult body. Okay. And you also suffer from severe brain damage, and it gets completely rewired and changes how you perceive reality. And so for me, what kind of sucks, like what I realized is after I came out of dealing with my narcissistic abuse, and I realized that I was just moving through the world like trying to figure out how to move through the world in like the most healthiest way possible, but I was still like being toxic and dysfunctional. I didn't even know I was, right? Because narcissism was all I ever knew. And it wasn't like I was repeating the narcissistic behavior, but it was just like this wounded energy of like CPTSD and avoidant behavioral style, like, yeah, avoidant behavioral styles and relationships and just all the things, right? Like, anyways, and also brown, oh my gosh, your brain gets drowned in high cortisol levels and it causes your brain to literally suffocate itself. It's like really fucking sad. Um, and then also I remember when I was living in Columbia, South Carolina, when I was going to the University of South Carolina. I think it was my sophomore year. Yeah, it was my sophomore year. I had suicidal tendencies my sophomore year of college, and I literally wanted to kill myself. Talk about that in here too. And the reason for that was because my anterior mid-cingulate cortex had decreased so much that is the part of our brain where that is our will to live. And so it was so small that I was like, I was ready to go. I was ready to die. I was ready to off myself. I was like, this, my life, what am I living for? You know what I mean? Like my life had sucked so fucking bad. I was like, what the fuck am I even living for? So that explains suicidal tendencies. So anyways, really interesting information. So, okay. Where was I? So yeah, just to recap from that side tangent, take care of yourself emotionally. It is so important. Okay. Next, strengthen your own sense of identity. Okay, so the narcissistic parents, they can make you feel like your identity is shaped to their needs and desires. So start spending time and start using your focus and your energy to make small goals for yourself, um, and aspirations so that you can reclaim your sense of self. Okay, you got to start somewhere. And just know that your journey is not going to ever look perfect. And that's something that I tried to cling on to due to my wounds of perfectionism and all the things. But just know that you will eventually make it there. You will eventually make it to your dream reality. And I really hope to be this lighthouse for all of you to be that guide in this dark sea, crazy, chaotic storm of bullshit. So, yeah, just cling on to my light, like cling on to knowing that there is no energy more powerful than you. Okay. And keep up with my channel and I will literally teach you how to heal slowly but surely. Okay, so moving forward, you don't need to tolerate toxic behavior. You're not obligated to do that. Okay, if anything, you're obligated to healthy behavior, if anything. All right. And you're not responsible for other people's bullshit. So take your first steps today for yourself and start protecting your emotional well-being. And as well, if you have loved ones as well involved with narcissistic parents, which can be really tricky and complex too. So, yeah, if this resonates with you, please book a one-on-one session with me, my sacred alchemy sessions. I will, with my creative energy healing techniques and my expertise, my lifetime of expertise, almost 30 years of expertise of dealing with narcissists and all kinds of different narcissists. I know their deep psychological patterns and what they do and how they manipulate people around them for their benefit. And anyways, if you're looking for a deep, transformative, massive healing from narcissistic abuse, then definitely book a session with me. They are limited availability, so I only offer a few of them during the week. And yeah, those are really for those individuals who are sick of their shit. They really want crazy massive transformation. Like you're trying to go from 0 to 360. Like that is what those sessions are for. And they are not for everybody. So that is okay. My goal is to help as much people as I can while I'm here. So yeah, anyways. And also last but not least, find my book on Amazon. There is no energy more powerful than you, as like an additional anchor of inspiration and guidance. And if you want little insights onto how I grew up and my personal story and everything and how I conquered it all and how you can go through all kinds of adversity and truly there is no energy more powerful than you. And check out my podcast that is releasing today at noon Mountain Standard Time. It's very triggering. It's a very triggering conversation this week about sexual trauma. So stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.